Are you in a stage of funk in your life? I mean, a stage where you feel depressed, like you're just so sad and you just want to get out of it, but you just don't know how. You psych yourself up and say, okay, today is going to be my day of change. I'm going to be happy and I'm not going to let anything bother me. But it doesn't matter how much you try. This funk, this gloom is just still over you. How do you get out of this state of funk? You can't just put a band-aid over it. Putting a band-aid over it is saying to yourself, I'm going to be happy. But guess what? Whatever is causing that state of funk is something that is going on the inside. And until that inside piece is resolved, that gloom, that cloud is just going to be over you. So if you don't know what is bothering you, what is causing your sadness, you got to figure that out. And you have to get to the root cause of that. Otherwise, it could lead to depression. That feeling of sadness is no way to live your life. And guess what? Whenever you're in a state of sadness, then also you now develop a funky attitude with that sadness. And so now the people who come around you start feeling that as well. And it just seems as if it's a chain reaction. You might end up getting into arguments with them over nothing at all because of this constant state of funk. So how can we resolve it? Get to the root cause of that problem. Now, a lot of times, if you are a married person, more than likely it has something to do with your home life. So you now have to get to the bottom of that issue. Maybe you're having an argument with your spouse or something like that. The kids are driving you crazy. You're having financial issues. Things just aren't going as you planned. And because of that, you just have this gloom, this doom, right? But that is no way to live your life. If there is something that is really eating at you, you know exactly what it is. And you need to address the issue, because it is only going to make a bigger hole in your life, right? And guess what? If you don't take care of this issue, it's only going to end up hurting you. Have you ever heard of stress? And that stress kills? Yes. This sadness, this depression, it puts a stress on your body. And as a result of that, you want to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. And in order to do that, you have to be stress-free. So guys, you have to take care of yourself. So if you have something that's bothering you, address the situation. Get to the root cause of it. It is not a good place to be in. Now, I know that it's not easy, especially if the gloominess and the cloudiness is brought on by someone, maybe a spouse, a friend, or someone who is not easy for you to talk to them. Because a lot of times we have something in our head and we say, okay, all right, this is bothering me, so I'm going to address the situation with this particular person. Then the way you have it in your mind and how it actually plays out are two different things, okay? You have it in your head, okay, I'm going to talk to this person and this is the reaction that I'm expecting to get. And once I get that reaction, then I know that we can actually come to a solution and resolve the issue, right? But a lot of times you go to the person in peace, right? And start expressing yourself. And guess what? They just flare upon you like that. That was not the reaction you anticipated. And then all of a sudden now that person came with the fire. So you jump in with your fire. And so the whole thing becomes an explosion. Is that what you wanted to happen? Is that what you thought would happen? No. Things sometimes just don't go as you planned. So remember, everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own feeling. You only have control over the way that you react to people, right? So whenever you're going to approach the conversation, go with an open mind and saying, hey, this is what I have planned, but I never know what is going to happen. But at the end of it, you make sure that you have a level mind, right? So whatever reaction they come with, you are ready for it. You can handle it. So approach life like that, because you never know. Maybe that person that you have that conflict with, the one bringing the gloom, they are also going through something, just the least bit of thing you say to them is a trigger. So even though you may be going through something, remember that somebody else may be going through something as well. But in order for you to get out of your state of funk and to get to the root cause, you have to address the situation somehow. But you know what? Consider it as progress if you are able to actually address the situation with the person. Even if they jump off the bridge, that's fine. The important thing is that they heard you. The important thing is that you actually say it. That is a start. Now, of course, if they get angry at you, the situation is not resolved right there and then, but it's out there. Now they have an opportunity to think about what you said. And that will ultimately lead to some kind of a resolution, right? But now you will not be the only one walking around out there with this load on your head and, not knowing what to do. And the other person that is causing you the stress have no idea that you're stressed out. So by you saying something, now they are aware. And if they love and care about you enough, then that's an open door for them to now come to you and say, hey, I'm sorry. The other day you came to me and you say such and such. I did not give you an opportunity to, finish expressing yourself because I was going through some things, but I did hear what you say and now I'm ready to talk. That's a solution. That's a big, big step. So guys, the gloom, the sadness, there is a rainbow at the end of it. You just have to stay the path, right? And just keep pushing and it will go away. Nothing lasts forever. Everything is only for a time. So be encouraged, right? That you can definitely get to the bottom of it and resolve the issue. Patience is a virtue. Nothing happens before the time, but as long as you're making effort towards resolving the issue, you're going to be just fine. I promise you. So thank you so much for watching. Please leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe, and I do welcome you